walkability. That's probably one of the biggest components for people when they're thinking of relocating to Sarasota, Florida. So we want to showcase for you some of the best, most desirable, and most known walkable places in the area. Stay tuned. Okay, for starters, we'll just start here on St. Armands Circle. So you can see there's homes literally that engulf this whole St. Armands Circle. We'll put a map up so you can see St. Armands Circle from an aerial. So as we sit here, we've got this parking garage here, which is a phenomenal addition to the circle. It's helped to alleviate the parking and makes this whole area easier just to get in and out of, you know, especially for the people that live here full time, and for the tourists because it's so busy here during the high tourist season. And so all of these homes around here are really very walkable to St. Armands Circle, of course. And just to give you some perspective, behind the camera is the firehouse, and then that is part of Sarasota Memorial at the end there. And everything behind the camera essentially is all of the shops, restaurants, all that is offered here in St. Armands Circle. And speaking of St. Armands, we just did a dessert video. We went around and kind of picked our favorite dessert spots on the circle. So definitely stay tuned to check that video out too. And of course, downtown is walkable, but not all parts of downtown, I would say, are walkable. So where we are right now is kind of in the center of northeast of the roundabout, the main roundabout that finally closed. It was a big to-do. I think we're all still getting used to having this roundabout fully functioning. I don't know. I'm so confused. And I'm a pretty good driver, by the way. So anyway, so here we have Sage as a landmark here. So this is a phenomenal restaurant, by the way. But you can kind of get the full, I'm going to give you a tour of where we are so you can get the gist of it. You've got the Westin and this row of palm trees over here. That's the Ritz-Carlton. This is the brand new Ritz-Carlton back there, Bezo, Embassy Suites. So I'm going to show you to the corner here so you can get a little bit of a bigger view of that downtown little area and the new crazy roundabout I was talking about. Okay, so behind me is that famous roundabout I was telling you about. See how people are slowing down and trying to figure it out? So the whole Bayfront project, which we did another video on, by the way, so check that out. So the whole concept of this is that downtown Sarasota is supposed to be even more walkable so that the traffic slows for pedestrians to go from the waterfront on this side to all of the amenities on this side, but they're going to be building even more amenities on the bay side as well, including marina and all kinds of great stuff. Okay. And things to do. So it's an ongoing project, but one that I think Sarasota has been due for and will be pretty great for our area. I mean, not to mention, we already have about 1,000 people a day moving to our state net. And we're definitely feeling the growth in population here, but I think the walkability factor is just huge. I mean, I talk to people daily, and you know, they don't just come for the sun. They want to be active and outside and be able to go to restaurants from your home. I think that's another reason why they're building, you know, and these are selling out. I mean, they're sold out, all of these places, for the most part. Not 100%, but very close. And it's one of the reasons people want to be here. They want to be outside. So, all right, next up on our stop, continue on. All right, another really great walkable area is when you go a little bit south of downtown. Well, it's still considered downtown. It's like it's called the Burns Court area. And like, for example, if you live in the Sansara building, that's one of the communities that's like right in the heart of Burns Court. There's like the Burns Court Theater. There's Owen's Fish Camp Restaurant. It's all that stuff there. And like really, I would say mid-rise buildings, really great walkable area. And then south of that even is what I call the Hillview area, or some people call it the South Side area because there's the South Side Elementary School nearby. and this is where the district is. So anyway, look at this cute home right here. So there's a bunch of cute homes, and this is considered west of the trail, of course, still area, which we, by the way, we did a whole other video of the west of the trail area. So check that out. But anyway, all of these homes back here, and then you kind of just get right into the commercial side of things. Really solid staple here for this Hillview area is the Morton's Gourmet Market. And we did a tour inside of that as part of the West of the Trail video. So check it out. Really just one of those markets where you feel like you can find specialty items and it's cozy and it's just a feel-good place. And just a bunch of restaurants. There's Pacific Rim if you like sushi. And again, the homes around here, it's true walkability, you know, and even the homes that are on the bay opposite the camera, easy bike. And so it's just a really great spot. It's quiet. You might hear the landscapers, I'm not going to lie, but that's what keeps our area so beautiful, right? A couple of other areas I'll mention, the Siesta Key Village. So if you're on Siesta Key, I would say that definitely that north side is the most walkable. And there is another section of Siesta Key, like off of the Stickney Point Bridge, because there's 2 bridges to Siesta Key. So those areas right off of those bridges, if you have property right there, I would say very walkable. And there's a lot of areas of Sarasota that are not walkable. And when I tell people that it's a true walk, I mean, I'm thinking August when it's hot, hotter than Haiti. And do you really want to walk? Is it still a walk? So that's what I'm thinking when I advise people on the walkability of the areas. I would say most of Sarasota is definitely not, to be totally honest. It can be a little bit spread out unless you're in these areas that we're kind of talking about. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that you got something out of it. Please share it with someone that you think might find it helpful or who's considering maybe investing in Sarasota. So 2023 is where we are right now. The weather's fabulous. Look, I'm wearing a sweater, you know, and we keep our sliders open. It's a great time, and you can walk outside, be outside, and still have your windows and sliders open. So anyway, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. I would love it if you subscribe too. Click the link below, shaylatwit.com.